Hi!
Welcome to VHS Action Rewind! I'm Colin and I collect action movies on VHS.
And I'm Caitlin's wife. I watch those movies. This week, we got a doozy for you folks. We got our friend Zach here. We're having a blast. We're having a heck of a time. And we just wanted to say...
What do we want to say?
You're never too young to die!
Never too young, never too young to die!
That's just a little sample of this movie, baby. Get your popcorn popped, your sodas brewed, and settle in.
I hope you like titty biting.
Ooh, there was titty biting in this too, yeah. This week we watched Never Too Young to Die. It was Uncle Jesse's first movie. We got Vanity, you know? We got
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah!
The finger! Finger! The finger! The finger! Finger! The finger! The finger! The finger! The finger! Finger!
I think it's the best work he's ever done. He's going for it.
He is copying Frankenfurter so much, but in such a bad way. It was humiliating to watch. You can't just copy, you can't just take something from someone else and fucking copy it and just say, here you go, world, here's a movie. You can't do that. It's illegal.
They're copying Frankenfurter. They're copying Mad Max. All the bad guys look like they're from Mad Max.
Do you think they just reused the Mad Max props, maybe?
It looks like it. They're all in like leather, they're all dirty, they all have like faux fur on.
Just like a Kiss concert.
Yes. They're all face painted. They're all sticking their tongues out. If you love overacting extras, like I do, you will love this movie.
Kiss my lip, huh?
They walked so that Jared Leto could run. They're being wacky, they're being zany, they're loony.
That was the only part of the movie where I was rooting for John Stamos, was when he was beating up the people acting zany.
Because it was like, get him out of here. They were like, nah, 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 nah. Also, all of the overacting extras are like 40 plus years old. So it looks like a golf dad and mom going through their midlife crisis, so they just slap some dirt on and put a fake mohawk wig on. It's insane. It's awful.
Do you think Gene Simmons gave everybody like tongue wagging lessons?
Oh God. That's another thing. He keeps sticking his tongue out.
He also flips his eyes back.
Ugh.
Yeah, he did that a lot. The Undertaker.
So
thing.
stupid.
Yeah. So he's playing all the hits in this one. If you're as confused as we are, then welcome to Never Too Young to Die, I guess. Essentially, John Stamos is George Lazenby's son, and George Lazenby is kind of playing a James Bond-ish character named Stargrove that is in a song that's sung over and over and over again. His arch here. That's rough with it.
Because we can do it.
We can do it right there. His arch nemesis is Gene Simmons, who is in drag the entire movie, and his name is Velvet Von Ragnar. He kills George Lazenby, and now it's up to John Stamos to take up his father's mantle?
Yeah.
Is that the right expression?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. And Velvet Von Ragnar is up to some no goods.
He's up to a lot of no goods.
He's after a floppy disk, and he needs it to poison the water supply. He's poisoning the water hole.
He's Persian in the water.
Persian in the water hole.
He's gotta get that floppy.
Gotta get
that floppy!
I don't know why. They don't really explain in the movie. Did they ever say why they need a floppy disk?
Well, it turns out that they didn't say why, but you find out at the very end. I think they probably didn't know why, and then at the end they decided, like, that's what it is, that's what it's for.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Was it like a key?
Yeah, it was the key to the the remote
Which-
to change the pump.
But how are they poisoning it?
There was no poison.
Where was the poison? Where was the poison stored?
Yeah, why didn't the floppy disk have the like recipe for poison?
This is why you need a Wikipedia. Because if we had Wikipedia,
Then we would
then
know!
I could look it up.
Gene Simmons says that he's going to poison the water supply to hold the world ransom, I think, for jewels and money.
I'm gonna poison your water supply for gold, for ransom, for jewels, for money.
Jewel, J-U-U-L. He wants the world supply of jewels.
He's doing like vape tricks. So yeah, he still poisons the water hole, and I don't know how he's expecting to get all those jewels.
Vanity's in it. Very cool.
And the box even says Vanity, the new breed of temptress. Stamos, the new breed of hero.
Ooh. Okay, you know how I hate the like hypermasculinity of action movies, 80s action movies? This did it to a point where it was embarrassing, where he kept bringing up like, I'm a man. That's where it like became super transphobic. Gene Simmons' character was fucking bananas. Like, they were trying to make a statement, I felt like. This definitely seemed like what every person who got upset about, like, trans people using their gender's bathroom, what every person who got upset about that, I feel like that's the idea of a trans person in their head. Gene Simmons character acting insane. Yeah! Okay, Barbara? What? I thought you were gonna be chill.
Barbara, you got if you want to be a part of this, you gotta calm down.
If you want to be a star, you gotta chill. You gotta cool it. So Gene Simmons, at the end, he has a showdown with Uncle Jesse, and Uncle Jesse says, like, you're only half of both. Like, half man, half woman, so you can't be full man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm full man.
Yeah, he's like trying to convince himself.
Yes, yes, which is all of these hyper-masculine films. Hey, we're all tough.
Yeah.
We're all men here.
Right, guys? We're tough. We're
man.
tough.
Yeah.
We're tough.
Yeah.
We're tough. Yeah, we were all just kind of like, oh, yikes. This does not hold up.
No.
I'm sure for Gene Simmons it does. I'm sure he's like, no, this holds up.
Usually when we watch shit like this, I feel like I can have an opinion where I'm like, I enjoyed this part and the rest of it. They should have done something like this. There's no way you can fix Never Too Young to Die. I think it's just is what it is, baby.
It is what it is.
Said
Tagline
that,
of the movie.
It is what it is, and that's how it's gotta
Just
be.
how it's gonna be.
Having said that, I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
It was a
it.
lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and you guys were saying it was fast paced, and that's like any bad movie, as long as it's like fast paced. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like crazy
Generous.
thing, crazy thing, crazy thing,
Yes.
like one after another, and it keeps you engaged. It keeps you laughing at whatever fucking crazy thing is happening
Keeps
now.
things fresh.
Keeps
Keeps them
it
hot.
fresh. So what was our favorite parts? Should we go through like things that stuck out?
Yeah, what was my favorite part?
My favorite
Oh! We haven't talked about the fucking sex scene! My favorite part was the sex scene. Oh, wowza! Yikes! Cullen,
Like 20 minutes long.
Cullen got us prepared for it. At the beginning, Uncle Jesse kept saying, what the hell is this? Who the hell? Like, he kept saying hell, and I was like, oh, they didn't want to put that R rating. And Cullen said this with a cracked voice, like his voice cracked when he said this. He goes, actually, there's a 20-minute sex scene.
And wasn't there?
No.
The actual sex scene was only probably 3 minutes.
Yeah, but
it
the
felt
build-up,
like 10 hours.
The foreplay is like about a year long.
The foreplay is really bad. You can't try to build sexual tension.
Yeah, but I feel like they did it successfully because we got Vanity hosing herself off. We got John Stamos drinking a Perrier.
You thought that was successful.
And he's fingering the Perrier.
He does finger.
He drank that Perrier very fast. Like, it took him like 3 seconds to finish a whole
Yeah,
bottle.
he like chugged that thing.
And it's
Yeah.
sparkling, so like, He didn't even
He's
burp.
gonna be gassing.
He didn't even
Yeah,
burp.
I bet he farted so many times when he was railing Vanity out.
He eats an apple. He
Two.
eats 2 apples. And they keep
Yes.
doing these like jump cuts of like replaying 3 times in a row, like
Her
They fall.
slamming down
Yeah.
on the bed, which I imagine he's just throwing her down.
3 times. He's got OCD and he needs to at least 3
He's
times.
like, I gotta do this or my mom's gonna die. I'm sorry.
he kisses her like. My favorite scene, they go to the bar, Vanity and John Stamos, and they see Gene Simmons, and he comes out in a full, like, fucking, like, Vegas headdress thing and does the worst song.
The worst song.
It takes a man like me to be a woman like me.
It's so infuriating because it doesn't follow a beat.
He just kind of talks.
He talks, but he talks in a way that is not a way that a human says
Yeah.
things. At one point during the movie, Cullen said, so Gene Simmons has got to be a virgin, right? 100%. These are the only people that act that way. Oh, I love sex. Oh,
Zach,
sticking his tongue out all the time.
I know what sex is. Yeah. Zach, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part is when, for no reason at all, Gene Simmons in disguise gets very suspicious of John Stamos' best friend because one of the fellow army men or whatever they were comes over and says, "Hey, looks like your motorcycle's cracked into place."
Looks like you cracked your crankcase. Maybe I'd let my sergeant down at the motor pool take a look at it.
and the friend goes, "No, it's fine. I know how to work on it." And for whatever reason, that prompted Gene Simmons to be like, I
Yeah.
don't trust that guy.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make any
It
sense.
prompted him to be like, oh, it's got a secret compartment where they're hiding the floppy
Exactly.
disks. That's not where your brain goes. That's not what happens.
Also, in that clip, look at Gene Simmons's
Simmons.
the peach-colored beard.
Yeah.
That was, I can't even.
Yeah, there's a whole plot point in this movie where Gene Simmons is also an undercover, like,
At the head of the department
Yeah.
somehow.
and it's just Gene Simmons in a terrible fake beard,
Ugh.
and no one knows.
No one notices.
It's a flesh-colored beard, and it looks like somebody truly, I'm not saying this is a joke, shaved their pubes and was like, here you go. I don't know, put that on there because it looks like that. I don't know what to say. It looks fucking crazy.
The reveal is amazing in a helicopter.
I almost died of embarrassment.
And Ragnar!
My God, it is Ragnar!
Surprise! Surprise!
Well, I've got some nerd facts for you guys.
Nerd facts. Ooh, wow.
These are facts, and facts don't care about your feelings.
So my first nerd fact is the scene at the bar, my favorite part of the movie. When Gene Simmons is doing his little song and dance routine, the outfit he's wearing was borrowed from Linda Carter, none other than Wonder Woman herself. So that's pretty crazy, right? But Gene Simmons also hates that he was in this movie. And
Why?
apparently
Why he did so good.
there are people that will come up to him and say that they only recognize him from this movie.
That is the best.
That is fucking
That
awesome.
is the
Whoever
best.
is doing that, you have to write us.
Are you Ragnar?
Oh
my god, it's Ragnar!
But this movie was made, intended to be a new franchise, as like a James Bond Jr. That's why George Lazenby plays John Stamos' dad in this. It cost $3 million to make this thing.
That was $3 million?
Yeah, and it was a massive flop. John Stamos walked away from some television roles because he thought this was gonna like blow up and be like his big shot into stardom.
And now he plays drums for the Beach Boys. And insert clip of him playing drums with the Beach Boys right
Insert
now.
it here. Should we do hot or not?
No.
No, let's not.
Not
do
this
it.
time, guys.
The first one we should do, I guess, should be Stargrove himself, Mr. John Stamos.
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, Uncle
Okay.
Jesse.
Gotta say hot.
Oh.
I mean, Uncle Jesse's hot. He is, right? Right, Zach?
I mean, he's not an yeah.
He's a pretty man.
Yeah.
I mean,
can't
that
deny
mullet
that.
was very upsetting to look
that's
at.
rough.
It was
A lot of
really
hairspray.
rough. So much texture in that mullet, but all in all, hot. And
He's doing flips.
he's doing
Lots
flips.
of flip.
So next, Vanity.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
She looks really good. Her cheekbones, I can't believe that somebody's cheekbones can look like that. They are so cut. I can't believe she's a real person. She's so hot. She's so unbelievably hot. She just looks fucking great.
She's a very attractive woman, for sure.
Yeah.
Well said.
As offensive as this movie is to women, and as transphobic as this movie is, her character's kind of cool.
Her
Like,
character's really cool.
She does some cool stuff. She's a
Yeah.
secret agent. She knows where all the guns are.
She kind
there's
of
a lot
like,
of them.
yeah, she kind of takes the lead. There towards the end, they were making her the damsel in distress,
Yeah.
which is always, they always fucking do it, and it's always a bummer, but especially at the beginning, she was like
In charge.
in charge. Yeah.
So, Velvet Von Ragnar, Gene Simmons.
Not. Disgusting.
Even with that tongue.
No. That makes it worse.
That makes it so much worse. At one point, there was a lot of trigger warning. There was a lot of sexual assault in this film.
Yeah.
They do it in that 80s way. Like, there was like a Harvey Weinstein type that was like, yeah, make it sexy.
Feels like a Gene Simmons note.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was like, this has got to be hot, right? I mean, they obviously want it. What was I talking about? I'm infuriated. So my brain's not working anymore.
How sexy Gene Simmons is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I fucking not. I would say
Fucking not.
I would say I almost hate him more than Chuckles Norris's character in Invasion USA.
Wow. Well, should we each give this a rating?
Oh sure.
Why not?
Why not?
That's what we're here for, right?
Yeah.
I would give it. Listen, this movie is offensive. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. But I had so much fun watching it, and I'm gonna give it a pretty solid 7 out of 10. And I think you should check it out.
Oh,
legitimately.
wow. That's pretty generous.
As far as action movies go, and like shitty action movies, bad movies that are so bad they're fun to watch, this is a good one. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
So there were some good things. It was a fun watch, but the rampant sexual assault in it, was a bummer to me. It stole so much from other movies in such a poorly done way. The fact that his character is even the aesthetics of his character are trying to look like Frankenfurter. It's like a 8th grade production of Rocky Horror. It truly is. So I don't like that they stole and made it look really bad. And like they stole from Mad Max and made that look really bad. Like it was like they took a bunch of movies and were like, let's try and remake these as like the shittiest version possible. But it was fun. It was fun to watch. And that sex scene was very funny.
You'll never forget it.
You'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And Vanity, yes. I mean, you just don't see her enough in life, in any movie. So the fact that she's in this one, I like. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay. Respectable.
Yeah. I feel like that's respectable.
Zach?
I'm gonna give it 2 scores. One, if you're planning on watching this movie alone, it's a 2 out of 10.
That's a good point.
But if you're gonna watch it with friends or in an event where you want to watch a bad movie, or your parents, watch it with your parents. But if you're watching it with friends, I would say 6. I'll say 6.
Okay.
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 Should we agree on kind of a average of all those scores? I guess in between mine and yours is a 6.
Yeah.
So should we?
But he also
officially-
gave it a 2.
But that's a different circumstance.
Yeah. I say we give it officially a 6 out of 10.
That seems too generous.
I feel like a 4 out of 10.
I feel like a
Would
5
be
out of
good.
10, which was my score. I know that I'm saying that I'm right.
I can live with a 5 out of 10.
You can live with
I
it.
can live with that.
Okay.
I don't have much.
Writing on that.
Yeah, it's, either way, it's fine.
All right. Well, we're gonna officially give it 5 out of 10. Stabby Mick Coke nails.
Yeah. Okay.
Put them down here.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You
I'm not
can't
gonna tell you this
forget.
again.
You
Don't
can't
forget it.
Hey, click the bell icon below too, so you can get updates whenever they upload a new video.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on IGTV, then make sure you follow us at VHS Action Rewind.
And go to YouTube and follow us on there, okay?
Yeah, and leave a comment. What did you think of this
It takes
movie?
2 seconds, you guys. It takes 2 seconds.
Quit being so selfish.
Stop being fucking lazy.
Yeah,
Rude.
yeah.
Rude.
We did this for you.
All right, signing off. Never too young to die. Watch it with your parents.